Hello, it's Elizabeth from BackFit and coming in for a special chair exercise. Lots of you out there can't be doing all this getting up and getting down and getting on the floor. So I decided to put together a nice little chair series. So all that I think you are going to need with me today is a towel, and that will be for your stretches anyway. Again, I'm going to be gentle. This is your first lesson in the chair, so don't expect me to be too vigorous with you. But let's talk about sort of body posture, body position, breathing, core. That's why we're here. It's so important for our core to be organised. So the first thing that I'm going to go into is your body position on the chair. So if you're on an armchair, like a big cozy armchair, and you can't move, then please get somebody to fill the gap at the back of you, so you're not right back here, but you're forward more, so you have some freedom of leg movement, and you want to be in a nice upright position. If you have a bit more mobility than that, then please wiggle yourself forward on a nice firm chair, usually a dining chair, but it doesn't matter if it's got arms on it because we might utilise those. So yes, sort of your position, and your position needs to be just as it would in any other of the Pilates, nice and drawn, upright, nice long neck. And the first thing we're going to go into is the breathing. So I said the towel might have been for stretching. I actually want it for the breathing as well, because this might actually help you. So we use the towel round the rib cage. We're just going to hold it there for a minute while we talk about the breathing. So abdominal breathing is where we breathe in through the nose and swell the belly, make the belly fat. So breathe in, belly sticks out, breathe out, and you hold your center nice and firm. We'll do that one more time because this is not what we're going to do. This is a relaxation breath. So breathe into the belly and then breathe out. Okay, normal breathing for a second. So the towel is going to be like when I ask people to put their hands on their rib cage, only this is a little bit easier. And we cross the hands over so that we can feel the lateral part of your rib cage expand. So take a breath in and breathe out. Breath in and breathe out. So as I breathe out, I'm pulling the towel tight around the rib cage as I exhale all that air. And then as I breathe in, I feel the towel being pulled wider. That means that you have got your lateral breathing. I'll show you with the hands, but as I say, it's easier for you with the towel. So here's your hands. We breathe in. We breathe out. We breathe in. We breathe out. All of this at the same time is pulled up and pulled in. Let's talk about that. This is no different for you. Just because you're on a chair doesn't mean you can sit here all slumped. So we've got to sit up nice and tall. You're going to work with your pelvic floor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is extremely important for all sorts of functioning. Please lift up your pelvic floor. So want to feel what that feels like? Leave your bum alone, everything else, and just squeeze down there. It always makes me laugh when my eyebrows go up and down. So just have a little squeeze, squeeze and lift, as if you're lifting the bottom of your nether regions up into your rib cage. And breathe in and release them. And then breathe out and squeeze up. And you might not be able to feel it, or you might drop it. That's okay, because it's all about practice. We practice lifting up in the core and then releasing. This has a lot to do with urinary dysfunction. So when we leak and stuff like that, it's got to be mentioned. It's part of your body. So strengthening your pelvic floor will be amazing for changing some of those issues. Okay, and then when we go from there, we've got the waistline here. Doesn't matter what your waistline looks like, whether it's expanded or not. I'm talking about the muscles that protect your spine. And then the diaphragm that tucks up under here sits the heart and the lungs on top and all the digestive organs. So the diaphragm's key. So when we breathe laterally, this is all held in tight and the ribs come out. One more time to remind you. Beautiful. Okay, sorry for itching my nose. Right, so sitting tall. This is it. So we're going to start with our warm-up now. So shoulders up towards your ears, all the way back, and then push the hands right down. Breathe in as you raise, and then blow and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lift and blow and squeeze down. You've got one more. We're doing these in 4. So breathe in, rotate back, blow out. Well done. Just while I'm here, try keep your knees and your feet in alignment. So they're still like Pilates, hip width. You're not sagging your knees out. You're not collapsing through the spine. The feet are flat on the floor. Okay, next one we're going to is elbow circles. So breathe in as we take them up. And as we breathe out, really open out. You might feel lots of creaking and cracking and hear the noises. That's fine. And then round you go. These are nice big circles. Breathe in, out, squeezing the abdominal muscles, lifting that pelvic floor. I've forgotten already, I feel. And then one more. Breathe in and breathe out. Lovely. Relax the arms. We're going to take your right arm up now. So lift the right arm up in the air and circle it as far as you can. It doesn't matter how small the circle is, but keep your arm nice and straight. Work from the shoulder. We go again. Breathe in, breathe out. We're still pulled up and pulled in. We're still utilizing our core. We've got one more. And we're going to be lifting that pelvic floor. Beautiful. And then we're going to the other arm. Lift it up. Circle it round. We breathe in as we lift. The arm is strong. The shoulder is down and away from your ears. Focus on your whole torso being strong and static. Last one. That's beautiful. Okay, so from there, just into the head and neck exercises. So we're going to do like a head nod. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, bring your chin into your chest and roll your head down. Look at your chest. Don't lose your posture. Stay tall. Breathe in, return. You're going to look up now, but don't fully extend your neck. We're just looking towards the ceiling. Breathe into neutral. Breathe out. Squeeze the core. Drop the head down. Lengthening your neckline. Breathe in. We're going to do one more of those. Look up to the ceiling. If you get dizzy, please don't do this. And then breathe in normal. And then breathe out. Blow down. Shh. Your shoulders are not rising. Breathe in to central. Really important for you, and this will get better day after day as you do it. We're going to rotate. So we're going to rotate out to your right. So take a breath in to prepare. Squeeze the abdominals, and as you breathe out, try and keep your chin on a shelf as you rotate the other way. Breathe in and then breathe out. Look as far as you can. Might not go very far, it doesn't matter. Breathe in. It is slow and controlled. Blow. Round to the side. And then breathe in. And last one, breathe out and round to the side. Come back to center for me. Okay, now you're going to do some rotations. So if you take the prayer position, put the hands upon your chest, and then literally rotate round with your body. Again, pulled up and pulled in. You're rotating on your out breath, and then you breathe into center. Don't force this. We don't want any pain in the ribs. So just gently round, using the head to go a little bit further. Breathe in. I'll do the breath with you now. Blow, squeeze, lift the core, shoulders down, neck long, turning. Breathe in. We're warming up. Don't force these. Blow, squeeze. Shh. The thing that you're working really hard with is that center, that core, nicely sitting up on your sit bones. Here we go, one more time. Blow, squeeze, and then breathe in, center, and then breathe out, and come back to center. That's lovely. We're going to do side reaches now. So again, this is for the sides, coming down either side. So take a deep breath in, hold the core, lead with the head, hand comes down. The nice thing about being on a chair is you're going to keep your weight in your seat bones equal. So you're squeezing the abdominals. Breathe in, come back up. Keep your nose facing towards me. Head goes to the side, reach down to the floor. You won't get to the floor, but we're just trying to stretch those sides. Breathe in. Keeping the head nice and neutral. Always reset in the middle. Breathe out, reach down. Feel the stretch down through the side. Breathe in. Smile. It's so important to smile. Exercise should be fun. Exercise should make you feel amazing. Breathe in and gently release. Roll the shoulders. Going down into the feet now. So if you want to, you can sit your hands on your legs, but please don't slump. We're not going to do that, are we? So shoulders up, neck long. We're going to just lift the heel off the floor and then gently lower. Seems like nothing, but it's not. Blow as you lift and then breathe to lower. Lift up and breathe to lower. Do it with you. Shh. Just for fun, just to release those ankles, I'm going to put your foot, my foot, that's my foot, my foot forward and just rotate. Some of you have got old ankle injuries. We've all been there. I know I've certainly dislocated an ankle in my time, not just a sprain. So ankle mobility, very important. So we come back. That was 4 circles in each direction. Do the same here. This is a mobility exercise. Try and keep the legs still and the core still, up and held. 3 and 4. Wonderful. Okay, bring those in for me. Now we're going to do a nice relaxed bit for the hips. Now I don't know, have you got hip replacements or whatever? This is your next exercise. So I want you to try and keep your feet with your toes pulled up and just open and close the gate. We're still, oh, I say I could sit up better. We're still sitting up nice and tall. The shoulders are still back and down and we're just moving our hips. This might be hard for you, but I just want a bit of mobility. So we'll have 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and relax. That's lovely. Okay, from there we're going to go into one of my favorite exercises, as you know, is the roll down. Well, this is the seated roll down. So I'm going to probably move my chair in a second. So I'm going to do it from the front first. If you just want to watch on the first one, I would really appreciate that. And maybe even on the second one. So I'm going to open my legs as wide as possible. My bottom's still just on the chair with my hip bones. My hands need to be in the middle and they need to be relaxed. My shoulders are relaxed. Okay, I'm going to take a breath in and my feet are stabilizing me on the floor. So I've got a little triangle, bottom, feet. And then I'm going to breathe out with my, my chin in. Really tuck the chin and then 1 vertebrae at a time, leaning forward. I'm going to release, squeezing my tummy as far as is comfortable for you. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to say this is comfy. Breathe in. And as I breathe out, pulling up through my pelvic floor, pulling up through my waistline, leading 1 vertebra at a time to restack onto the spine and back into your upright position. This time I might go all the way down. So breathe in. Breathe out. Chin tucked in. Relax the shoulders. Pull the tummy and the waistline. Lift your pelvic floor. I know that's sitting down at the moment. Keep squeezing it. Keep remembering to pick it up. 1 vertebra at a time. Come down to where you need to stop. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really squeeze the tummy as you come back up. Leave your shoulders behind. You must not find yourself pulling up via the shoulders. Let me turn the chair. I did promise. So let me just have a look and see if you can you see that? I hope you can see that. So I'm going to do the same thing. Nice wide leg position. Taking a breath in. As I breathe out, it is the chin tuck first, looking down at my navel. Then I start to lean forward slightly, squeezing my abdominals, and then round we go as we breathe out. You need to stop and take a breath in. That's fine. Stop. Breathe in, squeeze harder, and then really just lowering down. You'll feel all the vertebrae opening out. If you want to stop, breathe, come back up. That's fine. I'm going down to stretch to the floor. So I'm very flexible. Still, I've got my hands on the floor. Take a breath in wherever you are, and then squeeze from the abdominals. Lift that pelvic floor. Keep your shoulders relaxed, and restack up through the spine. Wonderful. Coming back round to you. Let's do one more. Take a breath in as we breathe out. Roll down, squeeze it. Come on, really strengthen your center. It doesn't matter if there's a tummy there. It's what's inside that counts. It's a bit like the heart. As long as you've got a good heart, nice person. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll round, squeeze the abdominals, and then back into your seated position. Roll the shoulders, and then back into your position. Okay, already done that, Jessica, sorry. She's just talking me through what I've prepared. Okay, we're going to do single arm raises. So your feet are back now, hip width apart. There's a nice gap, but it's straight from the hips. And we're going to go into single arm raises. So if you'd like to put your arms straight down by sides, fix your shoulders back nicely and lengthen your neck. Take a breath in to prepare, squeeze the abdominals and lift the arm. You'll notice I keep the arm very straight. I want you to do the same. In this position, you might find that the rib cage lip, don't let it happen. Pull the muscles in. Breathe in to lower. Breathe out. Shh. Breathe in to lower. Breathe out. Keep smiling. The smile is so important. It's probably the most important thing here today. Breathe in. And breathe out. We've got 2 more on each arm. Really stretch through there, but holding here. Breathe. Blow. Shh. You will improve every day you do this. You need to really focus on form, posture. Blow. Shh. It's slow. It's controlled. And squeeze from the abdominals. Squeeze from your tummy. Your transversus abdominis, that powerhouse. Breathe in. We've got 1 more arm to go. And blow. Squeeze, lift. I'm making this very hard for myself. If you think this is easy, then you're just going like this. Oh, look at me. So it's not about that. And then come down. You've got to be strong. Wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to do one to open out the chest a little bit. We're going to do double arms. So we're going to sit in our nice posture. Make sure we're on our sit bones. Pull up and pull in through our center. And then as we breathe in, raise the arms. Keep those rib cage down. As we breathe out, we go into an E position. Really stretching the elbows backwards and squeezing the shoulder blades. Come back to center. Breathe in. Hands to face forward. E position. Tension. Use that tension to strengthen your body. Breathe in. Oh, did I say breathe in? Breathe in. Breathe in all this time. There's a lot of breath. And then down to the side as you breathe out. Squeeze the abdominals. Stay strong. Breathe in. And then stretch it. Pull it down as if it's coming through mud. Stretch and pull. Release. Breathe in. Lift, 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 lift. Rib cage are fixed. Tummy's nice. Into the E position. Push the elbows down and back. Hands in alignment of your elbows. And release. That's enough of that. Okay. And then from there, just relax your shoulders again for me. And we're going to go into a little leg lift. Okay, so hands down by your side, shoulders back and down, engage your core. Now, I want you to remember, we're not going to lift a leg and lean one way. This is all about Pilates. We're going to sit nice and strong. And as you breathe out, you're going to lift the left leg. Blow. Shh. Breathe. Sit up, Elizabeth. Blow. Even I'm naughty all the time. So you have to keep correcting. Breathe in and blow. Squeeze. Let's keep these moving. I'm going to take you for 6. So that's 2 on the first, 2 on the second. Squeeze the abdominals. Breathe in. Good posture still. Don't cheat yourself. You're not pushing off of this leg. Breathe in. You're holding the core. You're lifting from the hip. Lower. Breathe. Blow. Shh. This leg's not pushing into the floor. Breathe in. Last one here. Blow. Squeeze. Lift. Beautiful. And release. So you'd really feel that through the hips. So we want something now to make the back of your legs work more. So I'm going to, I don't know if I can, because I might use the towel. Do you remember I said about the towel? Well, I might use that because my foot's now a little bit sweaty on the floor, so it won't just slide. So for you, depending on what your floor is, if it's a wooden floor like mine and you're a bit sweaty, socks is great, but not for walking around in case you're slippy. But if you're on carpet, maybe some paper towels, you know, like paper towels. Party plates is what I'm trying to say. Okay, but anything that allows that glide. Okay, so we're just going to do mobility glide to start with to help you. Shoulders back and down, hands at your hip bones. Nothing's to move in here. Your core is strong. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, slide the leg out. Breathe in to bring it back. I'm going to have the other bit of towel because I want to do alternate legs. Okay, blow. Shh. Breathe in to come back. I've just switched that, haven't I? Blow, squeeze, lengthen. And breathe to bring it back. Staying strong. Blow, squeeze, lengthen. And breathe to bring it back. This must not be moving. Blow, squeeze, lengthen. Hold your torso nice and strong. Breathe to bring it back. You'll notice that my toes are pulled up. You want to move. Use every muscle you can. Don't waste this exercise. That's lovely. We've got one more. Blow, squeeze, drive it out and pull it back in. Okay, now we've got another little exercise. I'm going to use the towel again. So I'm going to use it for the arcs. So we're going to arc our legs. So this is good for your hip muscles. So again, keep your hands here. That makes sure that you're not losing all your posture. We're going to keep the foot underneath the knee. And then we're going to take your left leg out to the side in an arc. So as you breathe out, so squeeze up, pull up and in. As you breathe out, blow. Shh. No more weight on this leg. This is all about this core and this leg, using the muscles on the outside of your hips. Again, blow, squeeze. You've only got 5. And blow, squeeze, breathe in. And then blow, squeeze. You've got one more. Whoa, I can really feel those muscles myself. One more, squeeze. And breathe. Beautiful. Reset yourself. Switch your feet over. Make sure you're sitting tall. And here we go again. The feet stay nice and organized. Blow, squeeze. So it's working everything from the hip. It's not about the foot pulling the leg round. Blow, squeeze. It's all about here. And breathe. Squeeze. Keep your torso up and lifted. Neck long. Shoulders down. We have 2 more. Can you feel this? Squeeze. Breathe. And squeeze. That's lovely. And bring that in. Well done. It's a stretch. Okay. We're into the stretching phase, which is wonderful. So it's not a lot of exercise, as in I haven't worked you too hard, but we've got sort of everything going. Your breathing, your core. It's really important, some mobility. So for the stretching, we're going to start with the legs, the big muscles of the legs. So we're going to put your right leg out. We're going to have the heel up in the air, and you're going to, from your good posture, lean forward. Oh my goodness. Just one silly little lean forward, and you'll feel that right down the back of your legs. Pull your toes up as well. And you feel that into the calf. So we've got hamstrings and calves. If you think you're more flexible than you can get out of this, I mean, I'm feeling the stretch, so you should take your towel, place it across your foot, and then bring your foot up towards you, as well as bringing your chest forward. So you've got that lovely strong shape in your back. You're not rounding. Do not round. You'll feel nothing going on anywhere except in your back. Sit tall, back is strong, core is pulled, and you're lifting the foot. We hold these stretches for at least 30 seconds because we're trying to get much more flexibility in the muscles. And then breathe in and release. So that was that one. We're going to switch over now. Going to do the same thing. So, take the position first. Lean forward. I have a stretch in this position. If you're not stretching, it's down to your positioning. So I have a straight line from my shoulder to my bottom sticking out a little bit, and then the legs coming down. Okay, now I'm going to use the towel to make it a little bit tougher on myself. So it's a straight leg. That's so painful. Okay, keep your shoulders down. No cheating at this point. Squeeze the abdominals. And then we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that. The next stretch, I want to do your quads and your hip flexors. So let's see how you get on with this. I've been thinking about it. Going to get you to turn sidewards. So you're still supported on one hip bone, and you can hold the chair at the back on the side. Whether it's got an arm, I don't know. So just organise yourself. There's no rush with this. This is the important part, as you stay nice and centred. And then we're just going to bring the leg up to here and drop it down. So you're getting a nice stretch through the front of your thigh. My other foot is on its toe. I'm not leaning on that other foot. And I am using a bit of the chair for support. You'll notice my upper posture is very good. And my knee is down towards the floor. So that's exactly what I want you to try and create. If that's too hard for you, we have other options. Let me just take you there. So that's 30-second stretch. So if that's too tough, you can have another chair in front of you. Pop your leg onto a chair, hold this chair, and then just squat down. Tough on the standing leg, but if you can't get much flexibility and you're trying to increase your flexibility, it is very important that we do these quad stretches. Going to take you to the other side. So we turn again on the chair. We have one bottom on, one bottom off. We're holding the back of the chair or the side. Our posture's amazing. You bring your leg up and then you drop it down. And you want the knee pointing towards the floor. You want to bend the elbow, open the chest, keep the neck long and the shoulders down. You'll feel this, right down the front of your thigh. May even feel it if you've got a good angle through the hip. I'm just going to let go in here. Okay. And then gently release. Okay. And then we're going to go into some seated neck stretches. Is that just pointing to me? Just to remind me where I want to go next. So let's get rid of my towel. So in your lovely position, if you're on a decent chair like the dining room chair that I said, that's great. This one will be probably a little bit difficult on, what do you call them? Armchair. Okay, but just sitting here thinking about it, if you're on an armchair, you could actually create that tension through your side by using the towel. So if you're on an armchair, you can just slide the towel underneath your thighs and then into this position. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do if you're on a dining chair. So I'm just holding the bottom of the chair seat, and then very good posture. We start with the head coming over to the side, and then we lean. Oh, I love these stretches. You lean to the side and you feel the stretch, and it is just a stretch. If you feel pain, please do not take yourself into the point of pain. And you're just creating a stretch from the shoulder up into the neck, and it's lovely. And again, we hold that for a nice 20 to 30 seconds. When we release, we come back with the head first, and then we release everything. Just circulate that. You've got a lot of blood vessels around the shoulders and up into the neck. Very important to release slowly. Again, going to do it on the other side. Sitting nice and tall, take the head across first, and then once you're ready, lean. Oh, and it's such a beautiful stretch. You'll notice that my nose is facing you the whole time. So please don't look up or down. They are the stretches. At the moment, we're just learning to stretch through our side muscles here. So the upper trapezius, neck muscles, shoulder muscles, I don't know, I've gone a bit blank. Okay, and then back into center. Oh, and then roll your shoulders. And we're going to finish with a nice picture of you. So put the picture frame over your head. Your hands are on your elbows and your shoulders are away from your ears. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the abdominals and gently over to the side. Try and keep your weight evenly distributed in your bottom. Breathe in to return. We're going to go the other side. Blow. Lengthen through your side. Your head stays in the center of your picture frame. That's amazing. Well done. It's a good stretch. Right down through the lats, all the way into the sides, into the rib cage. Blow, squeeze. We'll do that one more each side. Breathe in. You're almost there. And breathe out. Now, what I would like from you, this is our gift to you. So your gift to me would be, Elizabeth, how was that? Did you enjoy it? Were you bored stiff? Or would you like me to do some more? So it's just a little gift to us from you to make sure that you don't feel left out in Pilates. So from Elizabeth and BackFit, take care. Have a great day. Bye.